Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you.
Hi, Aries. Let's go ahead and see what your prediction is for the month of April. So I have the Five of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So when these two coming out, it's kind of going back on a lot of the quick and not so evasive movements that have been made, right? You want to make sure that you take a step back to see how these movements have kept you somewhat aloof, because it may seem at the spur of the moment that the decision making that you've made is consistent with what you want to do. However, it ends up putting you in a sense of turmoil. So you do have the clarity that's coming in, is what I'm going to get, that you are noticing how to turn this opportunity into a strength of yours, right? Noticing not to be super, what's the opposite of making haste? It's kind of impulsive, right? Especially with your thoughts and with your actions. It could be somewhat helpful that you do take your time. We have here also the Ace of Cups. I do see here that there's going to be, obviously aces are beginnings. This is for emotional state. And then we have the Two of Wands in the reverse. So when these two come out side to side, and I'm just reading the cards with the Rider-Waite Tarot meaning as well, I see that you do have your emotions and your heart set onto a certain situation that you want to take action on. However, that impact that has left you in turmoil from the previous times is kind of like putting you, like, again, in that situation of like, oh my goodness, I don't know if I want to make that decision, because I think it's the right decision. I feel like it's the right decision. And then when I do it, I end up getting bit in the butt. So it's kind of like you're not really making that decision. You're not making the decisions on like which way you want to go. Let's get some clarity out here. Yep, these two came out. So we have the Magician and we have the Three of Pentacles. Take advice from others is what I'm getting. You have all the tools that you need. You know what you need to do. Just take a step back and see how others are doing it, and take any of those options or opinions from others that may help you get out of this cycle that's continuing. Leo, hi. Let's see what predictions we have for the month of April for you. Leo. Right off the bat, passion, you have that fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. So there is something that you're set on that you've wanted for quite some time. However, it's very detrimental for you to keep in mind that aligning all your ducks in a row and putting what is that saying? Don't put all your eggs in a basket. By the way, it is going to be Easter here in California in the month of April. So something around that time could be when the events start to unfold. And then you have here the Ten of Cups. I'm right here. I'm parked. So if you see me staring out, obviously you can tell that I'm in my car. I don't know why Spirit always wants me to do this. Anyway, sorry about that off tangent. Ten of Cups. This is going to bring emotional fulfillment. It's a closing of a chapter for you in your life, okay? It's kept you very detrimental. This is a confirmation. Ten of Swords. From just a lot of type of betrayal. And I'm not seeing here it's betrayal from others, but it's kind of you, kind of putting yourself away for certain opportunities that you could be having, in contrary to opportunities that you can have. So that is what's going to be closing out. You're starting to notice like how you're passing up these opportunities for yourself with the 5 of Cups and the Sun. And it's kind of like you are bringing that type of joy. It's kind of like a melancholy way or like take to having to see, okay, you know what? Like, I've put all this effort in and I'm okay with that. So in a sense, the Sun is giving me kind of like your essentially, what's the star? Aries energy, a healing energy. I'm totally off. You could be having like a lot of forgetful spells during the month of April because you're trying to remember like the little telltale signs of what has you in this 5 of Cups, right? And with that 5 of Cups, you also want to make sure it's like notice on what remains and not what is lost. And that's pretty much what you always receive. 6 of Pentacles, there's going to be a type, there's going to be some type of Sagittarius. I was adjusting my camera. Sorry about that. So let's see what your predictions are for the month of April. It's going to be quick. I'm not really going to, go off tangent here because for the other signs I kind of have been. So let's see if I can make some progress with you. I hope you're doing okay. Okay, romance. Romance maybe for you in the cards. This is what I see. King of Cups and the 4 of Swords. What I'm seeing here for you, Sag, is there is a romantic offer coming in. Whether you're romanticizing your life yourself, if you are single, or there is somebody that's coming towards you, is what I'm getting. Remember, you're not the only one. There's other Sagittarians that are watching. With the 4 of Swords, it's kind of like relax. Let them come in. You are in that feminine energy is what I'm getting. If not, then you're on the opposite end on you're going towards somebody. Then it's kind of like you're just going with the flow. If you're led back to this person, okay. You're not forcing anything upon this person. You're not forcing yourself to do this. You're just like, well, I mean, it is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. So that's kind of like what I'm getting, but it's not even in the masculine energy. It's feminine. It's kind of like la la la, being feminine, you don't have to be male or female. It doesn't have any type of specifications in gender. It's, letting that energy that's over there come to you and attract it. How can I get that over there come to me instead of me going over there, since I'm not able to do it with where it's taking action, it's masculinity. So that's a little breakdown. I don't know why I had to say it. 8 of Swords. We have the 8 of Swords. So you're capable of getting yourself out of this turmoil that you put yourself in, or the turmoil that has been in the situation, whether it's from a person that you may have in mind, if this resonates with you, or certain situations that you've had with yourself. And I feel like the cards really want to come out. I feel like in the past cycle, you may have been very heavy in your masculine energy, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you have the Ace of Wands. This is a new beginning. Aces contribute to new beginnings. So you're starting to have that perspective and that perception of like, okay, I don't have to work so hard. Work smarter, not harder, right? It really is that easy. It's kind of, it's like, just put your mind to it, Empress. You are nurturing this thought and that action. It is going to be falling in your favor in the month of April. I love this for you. Hello, my lovely Cancers. So let's see what your predictions are for the month of April. The month of April. April showers bring May flowers. And here in Cali, if you live in Cali, it's been raining all year, literally. So right off the bat, we have the 2 of Cups. So this, in a sense, I don't even know why I'm saying it in this voice, but I feel like I'm very like chipper. I feel like you're going to be very like highly I want to get highly educated, but it's going to be like highly infatuated. You know, you're all about emotions. And with the Two of Cups, this could be representing a partnership, or it's some type of an emotional investment that I'm getting. It's going to be, you're going to be nurturing. You're very... It's the Empress is here, is what I'm getting. The Empress here almost is telling me that you're going to master this type of skill, or master these type of skills that represent the Two of Cups, or that have a deep set emotion for you. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if I see some wands out here with the Death card. So it's a new beginning for you. This is new, what you're doing. It could be that you were seeing it from a different side, a different aspect, but now that you want to, in a sense, go the different way, then this is going to be helping you back, and you're going to see the positive return of investments that you've been making, and that's going to be coming out for you, because all of this information that you've been learning excuse me, or that you will be learning, you are going to see like how that contributes to your season that you're in right now. With the Moon here in reverse, you're getting a lot of major arcanas. This is good. This is going to be a big season for you. With the Moon in reverse, I do see here, it's kind of like that was what not being like said or seen. It's kind of like you want to make sure that you see. You can be very multifaceted, right? As a water sign, you know, deep in your emotions. You also want to contribute with the other instruments of magic that you have, or tools of divination that you have: air, water, fire, earth, right? So you want to think about that. And with the Three of Wands here, is what I'm getting is that you are dead set on you're starting to make that decision, or in this case, this person is starting to make that decision while you're learning. On the other hand, this person is starting to see like, oh, okay, that energy that they're gravitating towards is you, or you essentially, you're gravitating towards a different aspect of the situation. So this is what I'm getting for you. Hello, my lovely Scorpios. I love you guys. Let's see your predictions for the month of April. Let's see what is going on, okay? I don't know why I wanted to say that. The Two of Cups wanted to come out, by the way. This could be about a partnership, or this could just totally be about something romantic. Romanticizing your life, romanticizing your situation. That is what one of your fellow fire signs or fellow water signs had. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Look at this. Fire signs. So, strength energy. That opportunity to seize the moment, to grab the bull by the horns, you know, stare that fear in the face and have that courage to be like, okay, this is what is going on, and now I must face it. And I feel very much that Magician, you have major arcanas coming out. This is going to be very big for you just off the bat, what I'm getting. With the Magician here, Scorpio, is what I'm getting, that you have all the tools of divination that you need. You have everything in front of you. You have everything at your disposal, so you can start to contribute to that new season, or building up that strength that you have in investments. Positive return of investments is what I'm getting here. Another major arcana. This is big for you, Scorpio. The Star. It's a season that has been closed. What I'm getting is, or you're preparing to close that season, because you're starting to learn that lesson. And it could be that you could have a return of events, like it's giving Aries, so you could also be dealing with an Aries. You could have heavy Aries in your placement, is what I'm getting. For some reason, it's kind of like you're seeing like the dynamic between you and another person, or you're seeing the dynamic of who you want to be, who you are now, and the past you, right? Like how many times you have changed so much. The Scorpion, whenever you see a Scorpio, they are never the same, because they're always having those constant deaths, because they're always renewing themselves. It's like a brand new person. It's like that shell, you know, it's just completely off, and they're like, you know, so new. I am dealing with the Scorpio. Well, I'm not dealing with a Scorpio. I've known basically my mom, a Scorpio, all my life. And I know exactly what that's like. Like, she's always like different. It's so cool. It's so refreshing. So that's something. And you're starting to notice what others notice too. With the Tower in reverse here, there's something that you want to keep, or something that you want to keep in the same cycle that you're going to. You want to be careful with that. So if Spirit is saying, you know, let go of that which does not serve you for this new beginning, right? Don't bring baggage. The Knight of Cups, and we have the Swords. Rest. Pisces. Hi. So there's a truck just rolling by. Okay. Let's see what we have for you in the month of April. So Judgment. So going within, seeing the turn of events that have happened. You could have had a previous Tower moment is what I'm getting. The Four of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles are coming out in here. You could have had some type of investment that you wanted to do, whether it's in work, relationship, career, even in yourself, like just by yourself, like you wanted to improve a new skill. It's kind of like, man, should I really do this? Because I've done this before and it took me a while to do it. This is like kind of like the energy that I'm getting. But you know, Spirit is saying, like, look at all the work that you've done before. Like, you've actually taken the time to something that you didn't want to do, and you mastered this skill, and you're looking at all the contributions that it has to return back to you. So, you know, you have all these cups, and then there's like this new opportunity to learn something new, right? A one, Ace of Aces are new beginnings, and it's kind of like telling you, you know, like it's staring you dead in the face, but it's kind of like, no, I don't want it. So it's like, this is why you're going in within, because it's like, you know, I want to make sure that, you know, I'm set for life. A Pisces, one of my best friends is a Pisces. And so she's always like going in, like she's going within all the time. And she's very fiery for some reason. You know, she's a water sign. But anyway, long story short, y'all are very passionate. So this is what I'm getting. Sorry about that. That was a car. They just wanted to go down the street very fast. You know, maybe you just want to go fast. You want everything to go fast, because learning new skills does take time. You know, it does take you know, time that you're not going to get back when you could be investing something else. So it's kind of like, do I want a social life, or do I want to invest this? It's kind of, you know, in a sense is what I'm getting. It has to do with school or your career, something that's going to bring a lot of joy to you. With the Eight of Cups here is what I'm getting. It's, you're walking away. You've walked away, but you come back. You're walking away, but you come back. It's that figure eight that's going to go, it's going to keep you coming around, because it's that lesson that you want to keep learning. I feel that in the month of April for you Pisces, you're definitely going to stop that cycle. You're going to be your own like lifeboat thing, because you know, think when you're in the sea, you're adrift, and so you're just constantly just, you know, going with the waves, right? You're going with the flow, but however you want to start getting out of that situation, so you're going to be your own like life raft. Let's get some more out here. The Strength card, and that's a confirmation. Have that strength, right? So we have the Strength Major Arcana. You're gonna do it. Hi Virgo. So let's see your predictions for the month of April. I'm trying something new, so I hope you like it. So let's see what we have. Woo. So we have the Knight of Cups. So if this is a romantic gesture that's going on, if you're thinking about something romantic, or you could have been dealing with like a relationship, then this person's coming back to you. This person is coming forward with a love offer. It could be just one cup, but you don't know what's in the cup. So be very careful with that. Is what I'm getting for somebody. I am not entirely sure. If this is not for you, then keep watching. I'm very nervous. Like, I feel like in the month of April, you're going to be very nervous, because you've taken action on a lot of things. Now it's the time of reflection. For some reason is what I'm getting. So let's see Virgo. Virgos always are hermits, right? They always, you know, light their own way. So the Knight of Pentacles, this is very slow moving, or it has been very like slow moving. It's like it's been slow movement for the past couple of like cycles is what I'm getting. It's not even one cycle. The Judgment card wanted to go out. You know, you just always want to go in, right, Virgo? You always want to seek within because, you know, you're the well. So with this tarot deck is like the Eternal Vision Illuminated Tarot deck is what I have. Oh yeah, so the take a break on my phone just popped up. It's like take a break. Like, yeah, this time actually you do want to go within is what I'm getting. I feel like I have like all this energy pent up. Maybe you could have been indoors for some reason by the time you're watching this. The well, it's creativity, creating like your own a blank slate. You have a blank slate in front of you and you're creating essentially like your own canvas. You're putting everything on there, like what you want to see. You're envisioning what you want to see. So it could be manifestations. You're scripting a lot. Or you could be just calling it out into the universe, right? Into existence. We have the Five of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. There could be conflict, or there will be conflict regarding this within yourself or with this new person. Like, do I want to start a new beginning with this person that's coming in with this offer that has taken a long time? Or with yourself, like, do I really, like, why have I taken a long time, like, with this new beginning? So remember that the wheel may fall in your favor or it may just vert back to the same cycle. So you want to be cautious about that, okay? This is why you want to go within. Taurus. Hi. Let's see what your prediction is for the month of April, okay? Let's see what we have for my lovely Taurus. What is going on? Two of Swords in your head, okay? Right off the bat. I think I had a Taurus friend, but she was kind of cool. She wasn't really emotional. Maybe I'm too emotional. I'm a Libra. So, anyway, so I do see here something that has been going on in your head. It's kind of like, do I do this or do I go that way? I've done this before, and you know, now what is the opportunity for me to take to do it? Yeah, see, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So you're starting to reap what you have sowed. You're starting to see the positive return of investments that you've made in your past cycles or in your past cycle. For this season, I see when you are starting to notice that everything is starting to fall in your favor. You also want to be in the present moment and just enjoy that. Have that attitude of gratitude is what I'm saying, if you want to be more like that. And then I see this is what the Two of Swords came out, is what I'm being called to tell you. And we have the Death, obviously, new cycles. Taurus, I feel you always, like, obviously, you know, pun intended, you're taking the bull by the horns always. And it's like you take that stride, but in a sense, it's you don't go rushing in towards the energy that you want to go to. It's essentially that you're bringing in that whiff of energy is what I'm getting for some reason. I hope you get it. I don't know why that's saying. It's kind of like that energy. I don't need to go over there. Like, that is going to come to me. So it could be the manifestation that you've been wanting. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Three of Swords here. So this could be a recent heartbreak. It doesn't really have to be romanticized or romantic. It could have been, you know, you were heartbroken over a certain situation, right? However, with heartbreak also comes healing. So there is going to be healing that you are going to be having. And then these two also came out, the Four of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, looking at that tangible offer that you've given yourself. Should I take it? And also taking, like, rest and relax is what I'm getting, because we know we started your reading with the Two of Swords. So it's taking that relaxation for yourself, and in a sense, you know, go with the flow, and instead of like going to pursuing like halfway and letting the rest come to you, go with the flow. Because in the past you could have, you know, kind of been tired a lot, so go with the flow. Capricorn, hello, how are you? Let's see what your grounded self has for the month of April. Okay, the Six of Swords wanted to come out. You are walking away, you are going away, like you're not really, you're taking your thoughts with you, but there's no emotion attached to it, is what I'm getting. Okay, so let's see what we have for you. We have the moon. So some secrets are being revealed, or you are finally letting your secrets out, something that you've been holding back. So it could be you, or just secrets are coming out that you haven't seen before, or that you just chose not to see. Let's see what this is. Let's see what we have for Capricorn. For some reason, I feel very uppity. I've encountered a Capricorn. I've dealt with a Capricorn before, and they're very different. So there's a Tower moment that you don't want to happen. You know, it's because you're holding on to it very, very deeply. What I'm getting here, Capricorn, is let go and let God. If that's, I've never heard of that phrase before for some reason, but if this is getting to you, like this is like for you, is what I'm getting at. If you're familiar with that phrase, if you've seen that phrase or said that phrase many times, you're holding back to something. You're holding back because you don't want to let go of something that you're going to be essentially walking away from, or you're leaving. You're holding very, like, oh my gosh, like I'm clutching my pearls. Like, this is what I'm getting here. However, you know, there's going to be a lot of generosity coming in because, you know, there's some type of like justice, as you can see right here, the scales. They're going to be helping you out. It's going to be some sort of balance, is what I'm going to be seeing for you in the month of April. There's going to be a balance that you're going to be having, but there's also going to be this very slow movement going on. This could have been very slow moving for you, or somebody that you've been dealing with that is very kind of like aloof, very in and out. You want to have that type of strength. You want to take the bull by the horns, is what I'm getting. In this case, what I'm saying, take the bull by the horns, is actually looking at your fears that you're trying to just not see, or like leave behind, or in this case, these people really do think that like there's an abandoned car. Like, I have a Challenger. No, so it could have been like, there could have been somebody who's just, you know, trying to see what you're doing and what not, and it's kind of like, okay, do I even want to show face because I'm already leaving the situation? Like, that's pretty much what I'm going to be seeing, like what I see here for you, Capricorn. Sorry, Cappy. Okay, let's get a clarifier just to end it. Woo! Heartbreak. Yeah, justice. You could be dealing with the Libra. 5 of. Okay. So, let's see, my lovely, lovely Libras, my fellow beautiful Libras. Let's see what we have for you in the month of April. This is very special to me because I'm a Libra. So I'm also in this. So let's see. I'm not really putting my energy in here at all, but I'm rooting for you. So we have major changes. We have the Page of Cups, the Well, and the 10 of Swords. Let's bring this out for you. So what I'm getting here, my lovely, lovely Libras, is that there's going to be somebody coming in with an offer, but you're really already on the verge of creating something else for yourself. This could be with like in a romantic pretty much situation. It could be a career. It could be some type of like family dynamic that you are having. You're already creating something yourself here with the Well. It's like making a wish, and then it's coming into fruition, because this cycle is essentially closing out. So it's no longer that little like opportunity of the Page that's coming towards you, and it doesn't even have to be a person either. What's going to be coming, oh, I'm getting itchy hands. So this could be money, financial success is going to be coming in for you in the month of April. Yes, I claim this. Anyway, so what I was saying is, you're already closing this cycle out, so there's no need for you to get that little like fish in there. Like, you don't want it. Like, you're just like, why are you giving me that? Like, there's no need. Trust the process, and this is what my phone is telling me right now. Trust the process, my lovely, lovely Librans. Let's get some more out here for the month of April, the Hermit, you're going within, okay? Or you could be, lighting your way. Like I said, there's a cycle that's closing out for you because you're no longer attracted to just like small opportunities. You're making something big that's happening for you and only for you. What's going to be yours will never pass you up is what Sorry, my camera went out. I have a timer. With the Hermit mode here, you're honestly going within. Let's get some more out here. This wanted to just come out. So the High Priestess, you are very knowledgeable on these cycles. When you've noticed that you are you're very intuitive is what I'm getting here. And because you've noticed that okay, it's time to let go. It's time to let go. You don't take it for granted is what I'm getting. Like, you don't keep it. You're just like, okay, well, it's time for me to let go of it, and then just like moving on. So you're starting to learn that in the month of April, or it took you, up to this stage to learn this. Let's get you one more out here. And there's somebody just walking. Okay, so 4 of Cups. Focus on what's left, not what. Hi, Aquarius. Okay, let's see what your prediction is for the month of April. I feel so cheery. I feel so upper. You just give me that vibe of like, let's get going. Let's get things done. Okay, so let me see. Party foul. I dropped. Okay, so we have the 5 of Swords here that wanted to come out right off the bat. So it could have been a conflict of the mind is what I'm getting. For the month of April, you have something that's giving you some type of setback of taking a turn of events for your mind, right? In this case, it's like, if you think it will happen. And what I'm getting here is kind of like you're just being... Sorry about that. Camera went out. You're just being an Aquarius. So with an Aquarius, you're just going with the flow, as an air sign should. Fail an air sign. Anyway, is what I'm getting here is you want to take the time to see what it is that your mind is captivating, because it's coming into fruition, right? I feel like here in the month of April, your mind is very, very powerful, as everybody's should be, obviously. With the Knight of Swords is coming in that it's going to be very fast movement, okay? It's going to be quick paced, and it's those hasty decisions that are going to be made. You want to make sure that you take the time to make that rapid movement, or there's a rapid movement that's going to be happening, because it's going to be an opportunity for you to have this new beginning, the Fool card. You're not going to take that much baggage with you, so it could be that's why you are conflicted with the mind. It's like, what do I want to keep? Like, how am I going to declutter? In the month of April here in Cali, where I live in California, obviously we're into the month of spring, even though it's been raining like all year practically for the first quarter of the year. It's been raining. We don't really get this much rain. If you live here in Cali, you should know. SoCal, by the way. So it's a new beginning. You're not taking that much baggage with you, because it's the world. It's starting to turn in your favor. It's a new beginning. It's a rebirth that you're having. You're starting to notice certain aspects of yourself that you really want to contribute to, that you want to really bring out, and you want the world to notice, and the world will notice you, because you're a freaking Aquarius, Avi. And so here with the 6 of Wands, this will be very triumphant for you. This is going to be a very, very successful season for you, is what I'm getting here in the month of April, if you are closing out a chapter. Let's see what we have here for you. Let's close it out. So, but there is a decision that you have to make. You're not making it as of yet with the 9 of Wands, because it's kind of been detrimental for you in the past. So you will. My lovely, lovely Gemini, let's see what we have for you for this month of April. Okay, I hope you're doing great. I hope you're staying dry if you live out here in California and SoCal, because let me tell you, so the Knight of Swords is coming out right off the bat. Okay, I've been seeing this a lot, like, let me tell you, a lot. And I just saw the Jeep that, is the neighbor Jeep. Anyway, with that being said, is what I'm getting. You're going to be seeing familiar aspects, or familiar, you're multifaceted, right? But you're going to be seeing yourself a little bit more in contribution to the month of April, and what you want to do in order to have a successful season is what I'm getting. Gemini, you're always, it's not, I wouldn't want to say two-faced, but it's kind of like you have two personalities to yourself, right? With the month of April here, it's a new beginning for you. You're going to be letting go of a lot of baggage that does not serve you anymore. So that's is why you're making like a quick decision. You could be going on a trip, a small trip, a solo trip. Those are always like lit. I like those. Like ever since I got like pretty much like an ascension, and ever since like the spiritual journey has came up, like an ascension, like you're going through ascension like the entire time, and you're also going with like pretty much like your shadow self, but it's like you and your shadow self are like taking this trip, so it's pretty cool. So you're not really by yourself, right? That's why they say like me, myself, and I. Yeah. Okay, Gemini, let's see what I have for you. Okay, a new beginning. Okay, this could be an emotional investment, okay, or there's an opportunity of a new romantic investment coming in. So new romantic partnership coming in, or there's something that you want to collaborate with somebody in this case, but it's going to be having like a lot of emotions with it is what I'm getting here. Let's see with the artist. So you are essentially creating this blank canvas into like a beautiful work of art is what I'm getting. So your manifestations need a lot of detail action is what I'm getting. If you are very detail oriented, as you're a Gemini, in this case, and it comes easy to you, and you're like, no, I just pay attention when I want to, when you want to pay attention. So in this case, what I'm getting here, Gemini, is you're paying attention to what is falling in your favor, right? Do I really want to communicate with this person? Do I really want to invest in this part of my life? Do I want to invest with this person? Do I want to invest with this job and with this career, with the school, stuff like that? Because it's a new beginning. It's a rebirth for you that you've been having, and it's a cycle that's coming in. I feel like everybody has